Sun Salutation A work this morning. So first of all, I'm going to begin with grounding here, but I want to raise our vibrations. So I'm going to do a little sound bowl before we start. Grounded on our mat. Come to our mat. You can come to a seated meditation, or you can come to hero's pose. Take some deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it all out. Deep breath in, out. Another breath. Open your mouth, sigh it all out, and just arrive on your mat. As we're going through our yoga poses today, we are going to be breathing in and out through our nose. You want to feel the breath in the back of your throat. Ujjayi breathing. You almost sound like Darth Vader, breathing in and out through the back of your throat, or maybe like a conch shell when you listen to it. Ujjayi breath is also called ocean breath. We're breathing in and out through our nose. And as we find ourselves in our poses, you want to find a focal point, something that you can focus on. That is called your drishti, and that gives your mind strength as you breathe in and out through your nose and find your focal point. Okay, we're going to begin here in child's pose. So we're going to bring our knees as wide as the mat and our big toes to touch. Draw your hips back to your heels. On your inhale, reach your hands out on your mat, and your forearms to the mat, and your forehead to the mat. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to come up to tabletop. So stack your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're going to do some cat-cow just to warm up here. So on an inhale, we're going to do cow. Drop your belly, lift your chin, push the ground away. On an exhale, we're going to round our spine and tuck our chin and pelvis in for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, really push the ground away. Oh, cat. And inhale, we're going to come back into neutral spine, tabletop. On an exhale, we're going to come into downward facing dog. So roll over your toes and push your hips up and back. Let your head dangle here. Your feet are hip width distance. Your hands are shoulder width distance. And your heels don't have to touch the mat. The idea is to really lengthen your spine so you can bend your knees and really reach your spine up. Maybe you can pedal your heels out one at a time. And as we move through this practice, you may be able to reach your heels to the mat. Pull your belly up and in, and roll your shoulders down your back. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, 3 Ujjayi breaths here. Take an inhale. Find your drishti on the back of your mat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, soften your knees, and we're going to walk to the top of the mat. We're coming into big toe grab. So let your torso and your head dangle, heel toe your feet, hip width distance. Take peace fingers, and you're going to grab your big toes with your palms facing each other. On an inhale, we're going to lift up a little, and as we exhale, we're going to fold down over. And we're just going to let our head and our torso dangle. Find a drishti here. You can maybe rock your hips side to side, or your torso up and back. Take an inhale. And exhale. Your knees do not have to be straight. You can bend your knees and really dangle. Take an inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands, and we're going to heel toe our feet back together. On an inhale, we're going to come to a halfway lift. So hands to shins, pull your belly up and in, draw your tail and your crown away from each other. On your exhale, forward fold, just let your head dangle. And on your inhale this time, we're going to push through our heels, come on up one vertebrae at a time. Bring your hands high over your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to come into mountain pose. So you want to root down through the 4 corners of your feet. And you're going to roll your shoulders back, belly up and in, and tilt your pelvis forward. Your hands, your palms are at your side, facing forward. We're just going to take a few deep breaths here in mountain pose. Find your drishti. And your next inhale, we're going to bring our hands high over our head and press your palms together. Look at your thumbs. You're going to feel a back bend here in your lower back. Take a real nice, deep inhale. Fill up your lungs. And then as we exhale, we're going to come down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat, and we're going to step back to the high plank. You're going to lower your knees, chest, and chin. And on an inhale, we're going to come into Sphinx pose. So you're going to bring your forearms to the mat, spread your fingers out nice and wide. Your elbows are under your shoulders. You're going to press the tops of your feet into the mat, and you're going to lift up out of your lower back here in Sphinx pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. This is a nice way to begin our back bends. Your feet are pressing into the mat. Exhale. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to come up to neutral tabletop. And push back to downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Take 2 more Ujjayi breaths here on your own. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, soften your knees and come to the top of your mat. On an inhale, bring your hands to your shins and pull your belly up and in. A halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push through your heels. We're going to come up 1 vertebrae at a time, root to rise. Hands high over your head. Press your palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As we exhale, bring our hands to the mat. We're going to step back. You're going to look forward and press forward. Lower your knees and bend your elbows. We're going to do upward facing dog. So press into the tops of your feet and lift up out of your lower back. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Exhale, roll over your toes. Downward facing dog for 3 rounds of breath. See if you can't pedal your heels out now. Take an inhale. Focus on your drishti. Exhale. Maybe you can bring your heels a little bit closer to the mat as you really lift your hips up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, soften your knees. Walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come on up 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands high over your head. We're going to put it all together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to step back to a high plank. You can meet me in downward dog, or if you want to challenge yourself, come down to a low plank. On your inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. On your exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, soften your knees. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push through your heels. Come up nice and tall. Press your palms together. And exhale, hands to heart center. top of the mat. I'm going to come to face you, but we want to stay at the top of the mat. We're going to come into tree pose. So root down into the four corners of your feet. We're going to start in mountain pose. Your hands are at your side, palms facing forward, shoulders down your back, belly up and in, and tilt your pelvis forward. We're going to go ahead and bring our hands together in prayer. Bring your hands to your hips. We're all set up now. We're going to ground down into the left foot. We're going to do tree on the right. So kickstand your right foot on the inner left ankle. You can stay here. If you want to challenge yourself, you can bring it to your inner calf or your inner thigh. Hands to heart center. On an inhale, we're going to find your drishti here. Bring your hands high. And we're just going to press our palms into each other here. And press your foot into your thigh. Everything's pressing into the center. Exhale. Take 3 breaths here on your own. On your exhale, bring your hands to heart center, and we're going to do that on the left now. Try to find some balance this morning. We're going to ground down into our right foot, set up by pulling your belly up and in, shoulders down your back, tilt your pelvis forward. We're going to go ahead and kickstand our left foot this time. Bring it to your inner calf or your inner thigh, never your knee. Press your palms together. As you inhale, bring your hands high and press everything into the center. Exhale. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. It's okay if you wobble. Just bring yourself back to where you need to be. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. All right. We're going to go ahead from here. We're going to bring our hands high over our head. Exhale. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come to the mat. We're going to step back to a high plank, or you can meet me in down dog. Low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Really push those hips up and back. Pull that belly up. On your next inhale, we're going to bring our right leg high to 3-legged dog on the right. And as you exhale, we're going to bring our right knee behind our right wrist. Half pigeon on the right. You can stay up high here, or bring your forearms to the mat, or maybe you can stack your hands and bring your head to your forehead to the tops of your hands. We're going to take about 5 breaths here. On your exhale, bring your hands to the mat. We're going to bring our left toes on the mat. We're going to roll over our toes. We're going to bring our right foot, right leg high. And we're going to bend our knee here at a 90-degree angle. Take a breath in. Exhale. This time as you inhale, we're going to bring our knee up. And we're going to bring it out as an exhale for a hip circle. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, bring that hip out and around. 1 more, knee up. And exhale, bring it around. We're going to bring that right foot back to the mat. Just press back here. Lift those hips up, shoulders away from your ears. Get a nice downward dog stretch. On your next inhale, left foot comes high. On your exhale, left knee behind the left wrist, or half pigeon on the left. You can stay up high on your hands, or bring your forearms down, or bring your forehead to the tops of your hands. And take 5 breaths here. Exhale, you're going to bring your palms to the mat and you're going to press back here. Three-legged dog on the left. You can open up that knee here, bend your knee, 90-degree angle. On an inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, roll that hip around. 2 more hip circles or hip mangalas. Inhale up. Exhale around. And 1 more. Bring that left foot to the mat. We're really going to press back here. Pull that belly up and in. And take 3 breaths in down dog. Exhale, bring your knees to the mat. Cross your feet behind you. And we're going to come down to a seat here. We're going to bring our legs out long. And we're going to come into bridge. So we're going to come onto our backs. Bend your knees and your feet are hip width distance apart on the mat. Bring your fingers to touch the backs of your heels. On your inhale, we're going to go ahead and lift our hips. And bring your fingers behind your back and interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders under your back. You want to make sure that your neck, the back of your neck is not pressing into the mat here. You want to have a nice, healthy air pocket between your neck and the mat. As you inhale, uplift. As you exhale, squeeze your thighs as if you're holding a block between them. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push those thighs a little bit higher. Take some more deep breaths here. As you exhale, this time we're going to release our hands, pull our fingers from our back, and just roll your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time, like it's a massage for your spine. And then we're going to come into Supta Baddha Konasana, or reclining butterfly. So bring the bottoms of your feet to touch and let your knees just fall gently out to the side. Stretch your arms above you. Inhale. Exhale. Take some deep breaths here on your own. Time as you exhale, we're going to bring our knees together. And we're going to bring our hands around in front of our knees and bring our knees into our chest here. Give yourself a hug. You can feel that stretch in your lower back and your sacral spine. And then we're going to go ahead and release our hands, bring your feet to the ceiling. Now your hands can be facing the ceiling or facing the ground. Do a little ab work here. So on an inhale, just inhale, stretch those legs. Exhale, we're going to drop our legs to 60 degrees. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to drop our feet to 30 degrees and peek at your toes. We're going to count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring those legs up high, feet to the ceiling. Exhale to 60 degrees. Inhale. Exhale to 30. We're going to do some swim kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those feet high. Exhale 60. Take an inhale. Exhale 30. Don't forget to peek at your toes. We're going to do 10 scissor kicks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, feet come high. And exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. What a great job you did. That's beautiful. Excellent, excellent. We're going to roll around on our lower spine here. So some knee circles to the right. Do one more. And then come back to center. And then we're going to do knee circles to the left. 2 of those. 1 and 2. On our inhale here, we're going to use our peace fingers to grab our big toes, or you can grab the inner arches or outer arches of your feet. Come into happy baby. Sometimes it feels good to roll around on your lower back here, or stretch one leg out at a time. Or you could just stay nice and still. Draw those knees towards your upper torso, towards the ground. Okay, we're going to bring our knees back together, and we're going to bring our feet up to the ceiling. We're going to do waterfall for 10 breaths, so you can keep your hands out on the mat with your feet flexed, or if you want to lift your hips, you can use a block, or bring your hands under your hips. Waterfall is such a wonderful, wonderful pose, and it's so simple. You can do this with your legs up the wall. We're draining all the toxins out of our body. Go ahead on our exhale and bring our knees back into our chest and give yourself another hug. Maybe see if you can bring your forehead to your knees. On an exhale, we're going to bring our feet to the mat. On your inhale, go ahead and hug your knees back into your chest. You can bring your arms out like wings for coming into supine spinal twist. So with your knees and ankles stacked, we're just going to let our knees gently fall over to the left side and bring that left hand on top of your right outer knee. That right shoulder is as close to the ground as you can get it. You can gaze over your right shoulder here. You can look up to the ceiling or gaze in the direction of your knees. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. As you take a breath in here, feel that lower back expand. Give it some love. Exhale. Take about 4 more breaths here. On your exhale, we're going to bring our knees back into our chest. Give yourself another hug here. And just gently let your knees drape over to the right. Your arms out like wings. Bring that right hand on your left outer knee and that left shoulder as close to the ground as you can get it. You can gaze over your shoulder or in the direction of your knees, whatever feels right for you. Take 5 breaths here, focusing on that lower back as we breathe in. Feel it expand. As you breathe out, just soften into the pose. Go ahead and bring your knees back to your heart center. Give yourself a hug. And then you exhale. Just come on into Shavasana. Legs out long. Let your feet fall open a little bit more than hip width distance. Your arms are at your side. Palms facing up. Walk your shoulders down away from your ears. And your hips down out of the hip sockets. Take an inhale here. And this time as you exhale, open your mouth and just sigh it all out. Let it all go. Inhale. Exhale. Just feel all the tension draining out of your body down into the ground. Relax your forehead. Relax the muscles around your eyes. And just relax your jaw. Shavasana. nod your head side to side. We're going to bring our feet up to the mat, knees to the ceiling. You can roll over on your right side or your left side. And we're going to use our bicep as a pillow for a moment here. Going to take a pause. Inhale, we're going to go ahead and come up to a seat. Cross our feet here. I just want to leave you with a closing thoughts of some wise men. Jesus says to love each other. Buddha says, meditate, be quiet, live purely, do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out behind the clouds and shine. Bring our hands high over our head. Exhale, hands to heart center. May you be well. May you be loved. May you have peace, joy, prosperity, and health. Namaste. I'll see you on the mat next time, and have a wonderful day. Hi. I don't know that band, but I do love music. As a matter of fact, I'm on my way to a music festival for the weekend. Namaste.